Okay guys, let's talk about polyrhythms on the MPC. So, we have this feature which is the track length, uh, and by that we create polyrhythms. So, how do we go about creating polyrhythms on the MPC? So basically, for it to actually be 100% polyrhythms, we need to create a sequence with a total amount of bars that allows us for the polyrhythm effect to take actual effect. Okay, so what do I mean by that? So on the MPC we have sequences, and the sequences have a total amount of bars. In this case, we have 4 bars, right? And if we have a track length, here we go, of 1, what happens is let's give it 4 beats, right? So this is 4 beats. 4 beats is 1 bar, blah blah blah, and so on. So if we make a sequence run off of a total of 4 bars, each time the sequence gets to the end, each track in the sequence is going to start at the beginning as well. So in that way, if you only have 4 bars, the polyrhythm effect is gonna it's not really gonna work properly, because it's just gonna be like everything. It's gonna be like really mathematical. It's not really You're not gonna really hear that polyrhythm effect taking control. So what you basically need to do is just create a track or create a sequence that has a total amount of bars, like really high, for the sequence not to reach the end, and for the track lengths to actually play against each other, and that way you have the polyrhythm effect to its full potential. Okay, so I'm going to exemplify. First off, I'm just going to show you the idea of having a sequence set to 4 bars. Right, and by this amount of bars, each time the sequence reaches the end, every track length starts from the beginning as well. So we don't want that. So what we want a sequence. We're going to create a new sequence, and I'm going to create the first. Actually, I'm going to increase the total amount of bars, and keep in mind there are no amount of bars right for this. So what we want to do is we just want to have the end of the sequence as far as possible, so we don't reach the end of the sequence. Okay, so I'm just going to give it like 50. I'm just going to write 50 on this. Can I write 50 here? No, this is shit. So I'm going to just go and increase it until 51, whatever. And now sequence track 1, I'm going to give it the length of 2 beats. All right, it's going to go 2 beats. Cool. And I'm going to drop a snare in that. So where are my snare? Okay, I found the snare. I'm going to record it. And for you guys that don't understand track length, this is what it is. So I'm going to zoom in. Okay, and my track length for this track, it's set for 2 beats. So it's always going to be looping these 2 beats, but the sequence itself is for 51 bars. So listen. You understand? So track lengths Did you get the concept of that? So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to a different track, track 2 now, and we're going to drop a kick in it. Let's just do a simple thing. We're going to go again and we're going to say the track length, we want two beats as well. And I'm going to drop a kick. Okay. Okay, so that's it. It's going to loop forever. You know, the sequence 51 bars, but the track length only has one kick recorded. Oh, sorry about that. Let me undo it. So it only has one kick recorded, but which is going to loop because the track length is set for 2 beats. So polyrhythms, here we go. Let's go to track 3. Okay, and we're going to drop a hi-hat. We're going to create some polyrhythms right now. So we're going to set this to 3, and we're going to record it in. So for you guys that know what polyrhythms are, you're probably getting you're already noticing the effect taking hold of the sequence, right? So I'm going to go to track 4 now, and I'm going to actually increase the track length to, let's say, seven beats, okay? And I'm going to drop a clave into that. Here we go. So, and that's the way that you do polyrhythms. So I hope you guys understood why I said you need to increase the total amount of bars that far, because we don't want the sequence to reach the end, because if it does reach the end, it basically tells all the track lengths to start at the beginning, and in that way it's going to destroy the effects of the polyrhythm sequencing. Okay, did you guys understand that? So I'm just going to build a bit more on the idea. I'm going to create a few more tracks and let's have some fun with this. So track 5, let's get some more hi-hats in this. But I'm going to put a track length of, what do you guys think? Let's go to 5. 5, all right. Okay.